room. It's a real special show. I got my man Pyro. First of all, I gotta go to me first. I done forgot my name. The instigator / moderator, Dharma Rock. To my right, I got my man Pete. Pyro the Fire Man.
Yo, Pyro, we in the building, man. Brooklyn all day. Let's go. It's gonna be a hot one today.
PS Dot.
Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, yo. What's good?
Adriel the Natural.
Yo. I just want to big up all the Virgos right now, baby.
Man, got a new big up every week, too.
Switch it up.
We got a special guest host today, the legendary producer, DJ, Sneaker King, Throwback Jersey King. My man, DJ Clark Kent is in the building. What's up, Femo?
Peace to the gods in the earth, and I don't want to go any further unless I get a verse from Morocco real quick.
Oh, man, don't do that. G-Money, turn the beat down. Shout out to my man, DJ G-Money, filling in for us today, man. What's going on, man?
What up, though? We here, man. DTF Radio family, you know what it is.
No doubt. We got Remo coming up real soon.
Remo The Hitmaker, address that properly.
Remo The Hit after hit after hit maker. That's what we gonna call him. So what's going on? What we starting off with today, Pyro? What's going on?
Well, we had a whole agenda to start off with today, but it got a little heated in the locker room right before we went on there. So
Y'all don't even
I want
know.
to start with that question.
No, wait. Let's not.
And this is where Clark takes over the show.
No. Listen, start where we supposed to start because we'll probably never get to it. So go where you supposed to go.
Well, it's similar. We almost there because it involves Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant and Shaq had a little podcast thing going on this week.
Yes, they did.
We gonna get into that. I gotta set it off with the Kobe fan, Adriel the Natural. What's going on, man?
Basically,
I don't like his voice.
this is a situation where, it's a couple of old guys and you're looking back on life, and everybody when we look back on life when we were younger, we like, damn, if I only knew then what I know now. That's all what it is. In terms of like what happened, when it happened, I don't think Kobe Bryant regrets it at all because his profile went up since he broke away from Shaquille O'Neal, because he got to prove what he always wanted to prove. When everybody was trying to make it seem like Shaq was doing it on his own, Kobe was like, you know what? I don't want everybody to just give him props. I want my props.
Wait, with all due respect.
Get me away from Shaq, and I can show you. I can do it with or without you, and that's exactly what Kobe Bryant did, man.
But you talk louder than everybody here. That's cool. But listen,
we had to turn it. We just turned him down too.
With all due respect, Shaq never said he did it on his own.
Yes, he did. He did.
Son,
Shaq reveled in when Kobe lost in 2008 versus the Boston Celtics. Who came out with tell me how my what tastes? Shaq. He reveled in seeing Kobe fail because he wanted to prove once and for all that Kobe, I was the reason and not you. So when he lost, he couldn't. He rubbed it in Kobe's face.
Yeah,
when Kobe finally won, he had to shut up. When Kobe won one more than him,
wow, here we go. Okay,
Kobe had to tell him, I got one more than Shaq.
That's
Go
not
ahead.
him saying I did it on my own. That's him saying that we did it together.
You think Shaq was so diplomatic,
No,
he was so well behaved and all that?
No, I never said that at all. I'm just saying he never out of his mouth said I did those championships that you were a part of on your own. He never did. Never, one time ever. But you are very supremely a Kobe fan, which I totally respect. For real, I totally respect it. Mm-hmm. So, but dog, you don't take that tangent. That's not the tangent. I'm gonna tell you why. Because me personally, I was cool with both of them. Mm-hmm. That never happened.
Oh, okay. I mean, I beg to differ, but
you show me the time.
Forget the fact that he's cool with them. Like,
no. But you showed me the time when he was like, I won those
just
championships
gave you,
alone.
Well,
he didn't do that. What he said was, okay.
So what did he say in
basically what he's saying is this is what happens when you didn't have me. He's not saying that he won them on his own. That's not what he's saying. Okay. He's saying this is what happened when you didn't have me. You didn't win. Now, did he come back and prove them differently? He also had a great squad when he won.
Really? So we gonna compare Pau Gasol to Shaq?
No, look. You have to look at the squad against the squad they were playing.
Listen, why is it when Kobe wins championships, everybody's like, oh, look at the squad he won. But when somebody like a LeBron James win championships with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, they like, oh, LeBron did it all by himself.
Before he got that squad,
come on, man.
Before Pau Gasol got there, what did Kobe do without Shaq? Before Pau Gasol got there, what did Kobe do without
Listen,
Shaq?
everybody needs help. Some people just
now
need
they
more
need
help.
Now they need help.
Some people need more help than others.
Like
Kobe just needs a 1-2
Pau
punch.
Gasol.
LeBron James needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ron Artest was the 6th player of the year too. You
Oh,
know,
come on, stop it, man.
that don't mean nothing.
I'm gonna
Come
keep it
on,
funny.
Ron Artest.
I did not know I had to get my shouting skills up to par to come to this show. But with all due respect, anybody who says that LeBron won and it's because he had that squad, he did have that squad. There's no way you can look around it. Kobe Bryant didn't have a whack squad when he won. And then you have to look at who he played against. I'm not making any excuses. No one man wins a title. If that was the case, LeBron would have won a title this year. LeBron would have won against the Spurs the second time.
Yeah, he didn't.
But what I'm saying is, one man don't win it. You got to have a squad.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say something about their little podcast that they had, Shaq and Kobe. To me, like Adriel said, it's two old dudes looking back and, reminiscing. Kobe still got that. You know the only thing that bothers me about Kobe Bryant? He's great, top 10 of all time. But has he really changed? Because when he had a chance to get one of the top tier centers in the NBA, he made it clear from the door he didn't want to play with Dwight. No, Dwight, not Shaq, but he better than anything you got right now. Mm-hmm. And Dwight would have attracted more free agents because of himself. Kobe still has his attitude. Like, you know what he's missing without Shaq? What he would have got? He would have got what he always wanted. 6 or more rings like Mike. He will never get that because you helped to run Shaq out of town. You could have had 6 rings. You'd have stood with Shaq.
So, P.S., let's stay right there with Jerry Buss. Excuse me. He just made some comments the other night. Basically I'm paraphrasing. He's saying, I don't know if he's going to retire or not at the end of this year. But if he decides to come back, he has to accept this role, and I don't know if he's willing to do that. Do you think that's going to piss Kobe off?
It's definitely going to piss him off, and that's what I've been saying for the longest. I'm not sure if, depending on how Kobe plays this upcoming season, it might not be his last. But he's not going to sit still and take the role that they want him to take in LA. He's not going to want to cut minutes. He's definitely not going to want to cut shots. You know what I'm saying? And that's my biggest thing with him. Like, you're supposed to be older and smarter. Show me you're older and smarter by playing differently. You know what I'm saying? You're not that same dude you used to be. Like it or not, you're not a top 10 player in this league no more. I can name 10 dudes who are better than you right now.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Damn, didn't he turn that around?
Obvious.
Is Kobe a top 10 player in this league right now?
LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Westbrook, Harden, Curry. Now, we talking without injury?
Yeah. All health.
I said Harden. You could go with Paul George. He's better than him. Paul George is
no.
Paul George.
Thank you.
I don't think DJ Buddy like that one.
This is the nonsense I have to deal with on a weekly basis.
Blake Griffin.
This guy's getting his rocks
Blake
off talking
Griffin.
about a 37-year-old dude.
I'm not finished.
He's 37. You getting your rocks off about comparing him to young dudes in their prime.
You compare the same old dude to young dudes when Kobe had 3 rings before LeBron James entered the NBA. But that's your comparison. So now I'm going to use this.
What are you talking about?
You compare.
What are you talking about? Make sense. Make sense. Please make sense.
You compare LeBron James to Kobe.
Welcome to the locker room.
Kobe had 3 rings before LeBron James ever stepped on an NBA court. But that's your comparison. So now I'm going to use
When did I ever do that? Talking about Kobe's better than LeBron before he came in the league.
Are you listening or are you just skimming through what I said? I said you compare LeBron to Kobe. LeBron has played 12 seasons. Kobe had 3 rings before James was in the NBA.
What's your point?
So now I'm going to use that same age against him. He's still in the NBA. He's not retired. He's in the NBA.
So he counts.
LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin. They not better than him? They not better than him? I'll take Chris Paul over him.
Is Kobe still a top 10 player in the NBA?
I'll take what's homeboy from the Spurs.
Listen, if Kobe's healthy, which he hasn't been the past 2
Kawhi
seasons,
Leonard.
if he's healthy, yes, he's a top 10 player. If he's healthy. But that's a big if.
Hold on.
You understand what I'm saying? But then we're talking about a 37-year-old dude.
Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
He's
the nonsense I gotta hear, man.
Look. What is he? I'm not saying I agree with him.
No, I'm not saying career-wise.
No, I'm not talking about career-wise. I'm talking about if Kobe Bryant is healthy.
Right now,
Kawhi Leonard?
What I'm talking about right now, we throw the ball out and they go play tomorrow.
Nah, we talking about healthy Kobe Bryant because that's the only way That's the only way you can look at it.
No, I'm looking at the dude I seen. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, he said if he's healthy.
If he's healthy, he is Kawhi Leonard is not Kobe Bryant.
I'm sorry. I feel he's better than him
Blake
right now.
Griffin, yes, he
Blake
can jump
Griffin,
out the gym.
He's
but
better
he
than Kobe
doesn't.
Bryant right now. Y'all going off this killer instinct.
No,
that in the
no,
last
no. We're
minute,
talking about playing
Can
position.
you carry me all season? Kobe can't do that. He can't do that at 37.
Shots fired.
He can't.
Okay.
He just can't.
Look,
and it's not a
listen.
diss. It's
Okay.
reality.
Where you at with it, Clark?
He's amazing.
He is.
What he just said was amazing.
Listen.
Yo, dog, Kobe Bryant, if he's playing properly, if he's not playing hurt, he's top 10.
If he's playing not hurt, he's still 37. That's what he is. I'm tired of giving these dudes props for what they've done.
G Money.
I'm not talking about what he's done. I'm talking about
up,
if
man?
he comes out and he's playing, if he's playing healthy, he's top 10.
Where you got G Money?
That
Where you
dude's
got
instinct
Kobe at?
alone puts him top 10.
Where you got right now today? Not all time, just today.
I mean, you know, he's a little older now. He's a little injured, so he's on the Meek Mill list right now. You know.
I missed the gunshot.
Now, Clark, I don't even have to. Clark, I'll let you respond. They took away my gunshot sound, and I'm pissed off. Thank you.
G-Money, yeah.
What's up?
First of all, he just gave him a nasty
to me
look like he
nice.
just dunked on him.
Yo, you know what? I don't even think I can justify having a response to that idiotic shit he just said.
Thank you.
So listen, what we'll do is
Wait. With all due respect,
John Wall.
I understand. I understand where you're at with it, basketball wise. But the dumb shit he just said. Yo, Reem, can you DJ? Get this motherfucker up out of here, Did he just compare Kobe to Meek Mill? The fuck are you talking about? You know what the
They both
difference
from
is?
Philly. They both from Philly.
I said at the time.
Nah,
I said at
no.
the time.
Kobe's from fucking Italy. That's not the same. That's not the same, B. Don't do that. Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. What the fuck are you? Yo, B. Yo, listen. Yo.
He loved the passion in the locker room.
With all due respect, Maroc.
Wait.
Maroc, you my nigga. You brought me here to do this shit.
Listen.
If this is the bullshit
I'm
I'm gonna have to sit through.
I gotta call an audible. I'm gonna call an audible because I see where this is going.
You heard that shit?
Listen, man.
But you got-
This is what's crazy about this whole debate. The only way we could have a debate is if we talking about 37-year-old Kobe. That's the only way it's fair. Because if we talk about 30 versus 30, it's not even a
But
comparison
you want to
right
debate
now.
somebody.
You understand what I'm saying?
But you
I
wanna-
didn't bring up
you wanna-
37-year-old Kobe.
no,
You did.
no,
you
you
like
want-
to get your
no,
rocks
no,
off on about a
no,
dude
no,
who's on a
no,
retirement tour.
no.
A
You-
self-admitted
no.
retirement tour. You were getting your rocks off.
but what
on,
you
man.
want to do?
So I
what
don't even
do-
want to engage. I don't even want to engage in this idiotic debate.
I'm not
right
gonna
now.
let you change what I said.
Wait,
what I
wait.
said was, let
You
me finish.
brought up
No,
37-year-old
what-
Kobe.
Because what you said.
We talking about
Let me
Shaq
finish.
and Kobe when they were together.
No, what
You
I
gonna
said.
bring up 37-year-old Kobe.
I can keep
Come
going
on
too.
now.
I can keep going too.
Come on.
All right,
What
come on,
you
come on, one at a
said-
time, one at a
What
time,
you
one at a time.
said, you always compare Kobe and LeBron as if they're the same age. No. Kobe had 3 rings before he got here.
No, what I tell you
I
is
said
he's not
what,
going to equal
no.
Kobe's
What I said,
resume.
what I said, I
He's
always,
never gonna be on
what
par
I
with
what I
Kobe.
always told you
Never.
was compare Kobe's
Now,
first 12. Let me
past,
finish.
present, and in the
I let
future.
you yell. I said Kobe's first 12 years, he had 3 rings. He had Shaq. LeBron's first 12 years, he has 2 rings.
LeBron ain't getting no more rings. That's what
Okay,
I'm
that's what you're saying.
saying.
That's what you're saying.
He's done.
So,
He's
but
finished.
compare it.
A clock makes
It's
another
over.
face.
It's over.
It's over?
He got 3 more to catch Kobe.
So
he ain't
Kobe-
getting
Kobe's
no more.
was-
It's
so
done.
Kobe's was over too,
wait.
with
With
12.
all due
One at a
respect.
time, one at a
With all-
time.
With all due respect, you said he has 3 more to catch Kobe. Truth. But you said he's not getting another one?
Finished.
What the fuck are
Finito.
we talking about right now?
Listen, I have
Finito.
to. You have to let me call this audible
Done.
before Clark leaves.
Wait a minute,
I
though.
think it's gonna work out.
Wait though. You really said that dumb shit? Yo, turn this fucking mic off, yo. I'm hosting today, right? I'm hosting. Turn this fucking mic off. Yo, go sit in the bathroom. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, turn this fucking mic off. Yo, yeah, turn his mic off. Thank you.
Turn
Appreciate
him
it.
on. Turn him
No,
on.
no.
G, no. He got to
G-Buddy gotta get off.
What
man.
the fuck,
Respond to that, G-Buddy.
No,
It's
he's
his
not
opi-
responding
it's
to
his-
anything.
it's
Wait,
his
I'm gonna tell you why
opinion.
he's not responding to anything. I didn't give him a response back. He's not responding. Yo, motherfucker, I'm Meek Mill right now. I'm not responding to your dumb shit. This guy.
That's cool.
Kobe.
If I can talk, I respond.
Gee,
I
want
want to be clear. When you what you about to say right now is not a response to me because I did not respond to you.
It respond to me. It's a respond to Dumb and
I
Rock.
respond to the show, locker room. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
When I said that, I'm talking about the comparison because Meek Mill is like on an injury list right now. He's a hot rapper. He's a hot
I got you. I'm
rapper,
with you. I'm with
and
you.
I still play his music and I still think he's fire. But at the moment right now, he's not relevant. And same thing with Kobe. Kobe is fire. But right now, he's injured. He hasn't played,
I see where he's going with that.
And he's not relevant.
Yo,
not relevant at
wait.
the moment.
With all due respect, I understand what you're trying to say here, but the difference is, if Kobe's healthy, Meek Mill is nowhere on that motherfucker's level.
That's a fact.
Thank you.
So what you said made no fucking sense. Boom! Shut the fuck up. Turn this fucking mic up.
Listen,
yo,
listen.
I can't believe this is where we went with that shit.
And we usually
Out of
don't
control.
curse. But listen, yo, I have to call an audible.
What?
I got an interview. I totally forgot the interview, and if I don't get it now, if I don't get it now, it's not gonna happen.
Yes.
I need you, first of all, let the people know a little bit about your resume as a producer, DJ.
Man,
Let them know.
I can't.
Leave G Money alone, man.
My name is DJ Clark Kent. I've been a DJ for almost 39 years.
Yeah.
I am from Brooklyn. I started DJing in the Bronx with my uncle. I've produced records for Mariah Carey, Jay-Z.
Good one, G Money. He was on point with that one.
Bring it back, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
trying to
Come on, you
redeem
doing
himself.
Back on the good side with it. I know what I'm doing.
Like I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what? That was cool, bro.
Yeah, he is. He big.
I'm a producer. I'm a DJ first. I've done a lot of stuff, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to sit there and be like, yo, this is what I've done. This is what I've done. It's really easy to Google and find out everything. To me, I'm not done until I quit, and I haven't quit. So no matter what I've done, I still got more to do, and it's gonna be better.
So listen, I need you.
Last record was the #1 record, so that's the way I look at it.
No doubt.
okay.
I got a question for you. Someone told me to ask you this. Name your top 5 all-time producers.
Top 5 all-time producers.
And if you name one person, I have to apologize on air because I don't think you're gonna name them. Go ahead though.
Probably like Leon Ware,
Okay.
Quincy Jones.
I'm sorry. Hip hop. Straight hip hop.
I don't look at producers like they hip hop.
Do your thing, Clark. It's your show today, baby.
No, see, if that's the case, then how you gonna look at me when I produce Mariah Carey?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How
You
you
got
gonna
it.
look at Dr. Dre when he produces R&B records? So
No doubt.
to me, I don't look at producers like that. I look at producers like this is what they do. If I look at producers, period, across the board,
Yeah.
like it's damn near impossible for me to look at somebody and not look at Pharrell and say he isn't top 5 easily.
So he's 3? You got to make.
No, I'm just saying he's one of. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we
but-
got 2 wins so far.
I said Leon Ware. I said Quincy Jones. I said Pharrell. I think DJ Premier is like absolutely
there you go.
out of this world. And I know this might be tough for a lot of people to understand, but I understand what producer means, right? And because I understand what producer means, it's very easy for me to say Jermaine Dupri.
No, I don't think nobody's gonna argue with that.
I think I just named 5, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of Timberland?
I think Timberland is amazing. But I'm saying you said 5, and that's the 5 that I could think of like right out the gate. See, to me, it's so many more that it's hard to just go, who are your top 5? So me, I would keep going to guys that I just believe are the top at producing. Like Timberland's amazing, so it almost feels bad that I didn't pop up his name first. But the first name I said was Leon Ware. Motherfuckers don't know who he is.
You damn right about that.
But he's fucking amazing.
Okay.
He's the guy who made, wrote, sang I Want You for Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
A motherfucker who make that record, I'm sorry, dog. Show me a motherfucker better than that.
Clark, what's a beat that
Yo,
you...
hold up. Quincy Jones produced Michael Jackson's 2 best albums.
Oh, no doubt.
Period.
No doubt.
Name a motherfucker better than that. All right, I'm done here.
We were rocking to Michael Jackson yesterday too.
Okay.
Happy
Cool.
birthday to Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, what you see when you look at Michael Jackson is physically, mentally impossible to happen again.
Off the wall or Thriller?
Nothing, both.
No, I'm saying, which one do you like better than other?
Both.
I can answer.
I mean,
It's Clark's show today. You
I-
do whatever you want to do. I don't want no problems.
no, you know what? I think that if you want to try to lift one above the other,
I got you.
It's almost like impossible because if you go record for record, they're even.
You got to put Bad on there too, right? Bad is on
Bad
that
is
level.
fucking amazing too.
Yeah.
But Bad isn't Thriller.
Okay.
Off the Wall. Bad isn't Off the Wall. Like Off the Wall and Thriller. Like think about this. Off the Wall had 10 songs. Is it 10 or 9? Off the Wall had either 10 or 9 songs. Now, if it had 10 songs, 9 were singles. If it had 9 songs, 8 were singles. Like, who the fuck does that? Me personally, I look at the records that people are making right now, and I challenge one motherfucker to make a song where they have 5 singles. One album where you got 5 singles. And 5 singles that are powerful and still have 4 left on your album. Niggas don't do that because they can't think that way.
Yeah, nobody's going to question Quincy or Mike. Not on this show. You don't got that debate on this show.
That's right. So I'm sorry I didn't mention a whole bunch of hip-hop producers,
it's
but
cool, it's cool.
I come from before hip-hop. Right. I come from before the term hip-hop. So I look at music as music. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I love this
like
guy.
hip-hop isn't music. Hip-hop is a culture. Rap is the music that sits in culture of hip-hop. So if you ask me rap producers, I can give you the name of the list, and the first person on the top of that list, like far above everybody else is DJ Premier.
Right.
Like he's the most ignorant hip-hop producer, period.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Clark.
doubt.
Everything else is a bunch of dudes trying to make some shit that's that good.
Check it out. You see, listen, I'm a Google head. I like to listen to interviews. And there was an interview where Dr. Dre said he didn't like the deep cover beat, but we all know how it turned out. Do you have that beat like, I made it, that's okay. Then you gave it to someone and they made it magical?
What you playing right now?
Yeah, Players Anthem.
I thought it was a good beat, and I gave it to Jay, and I gave it to LL first. And I felt like in my heart I felt bad that I did that, so I was glad that he didn't pick it. But I gave it to him the day before I gave it to Jay, and it's because he's asked for some music. I put a bunch of joints on tape, and I gave it to him. And then I was like, shit, I get Jay everything first, so I was foul. If he would have picked it and Jay would have wanted it, I'd have turned it down. I'd have been like, nah, Jay gets it.
Oh, okay.
But if he would have wanted it, he could have had it. But the thing is, him, Jay, Sauce Money, a group of, MCs with record deals who could have made great records off of it, all were like, it's all right. LL didn't even really like it at all. Like, when the funny part is when the record came out, he was like, yo, I want something like that. And I was like, you had it first. so I blame the fact that he didn't use it on the fact that most rappers don't listen to music properly. That's why they should sit with a producer, so a producer can say, this is what you do to the record. Because a producer, when he makes a track, if he's a producer, not a beat maker, if he's a producer, he already knows what he wants the song to do. So when Big heard it, we was on the tour bus, and he was like, yo, we're going home. Like, he didn't say, oh, this is what I think. He had the hook immediately and said, we're going home. Like, he was like, we're not gonna, these 4 days where we're supposed to be traveling, we're going home. We're gonna go make the record.
Here's the thing. Based off of that whole process you just detailed out about Big and, the whole idea, the whole concept of song making. Obviously we've been having this debate with this whole Drake thing. It seems like, me personally, there's a lot of hardcore Drake fans out there, and I used to be a Drake fan until I found out that he doesn't write his own stuff.
Wait, what doesn't he write? He didn't write hooks. Those were hooks.
Well, here's the thing. The reference track to 10 Bands. Okay, now I know, I'm not in the music industry like you, so please enlighten me, because the reference track to 10 Bands, basically Drake just pretty much recited somebody else's whole record like that.
Nah, he didn't recite a whole record. He recited a certain section of the hook and then ran with the flow. Now, if you want to say that, Pharrell has given damn near every single record he makes, he gives you the hook. Second part, he gives you the flow.
Yep. Oh, he does?
He says, this is how you going to rhyme to it. Like, how do you tell Pharrell I'm not going to rhyme to it the way you said? If he tells you, you going to rhyme to it like that.
But
understand what I'm telling you. So what you're saying is, this dude gave him the melody, and he ran with the melody like he was supposed to.
Didn't he run with the words and the verses too?
I think
he ran with that too,
He
right?
only ran with like the first six bars of it, but the first 6 bars of it is the hook.
So let me ask you a question. Has Biggie done something to that extent?
Absolutely not. What the fuck are you talking about?
But that's my point. That's my point.
That's not your point. That's not your point. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Biggie is a pure MC. This dude is a rapper.
I can't wait.
Well,
to get
Wait. Biggie is a pure MC. No. Don't. See, the thing is,
I'm trying to explain how I agree with you.
Understand me. The thing is, if you don't hear it, then you won't really get where I'm coming from. A pure MC, bar for bar, can't hear somebody else's rhymes. So he's only going to say his rhymes. And if he's built with a flow, he's just going to do what he does. So you can go, that's your hook, and you can go, that's your beat, and you should use this. But if them bars don't come out of that man, he's not going to do it.
Well, what I was trying to say in terms of like me agreeing with you.
Biggie, you can't even talk about him around me.
Well, this is what I'm saying. In terms of like me agreeing with you, I was saying I thought Drake was that type of artist. I didn't know that he wasn't like that. That's the thing. I thought he was that.
Understand me. If you say line for line, bar for bar, he's not, you'd probably be very wrong because lyrically, dude is nuts. You know what I'm saying? And he's petty. So having a dude who's nuts and petty.
You talking about Drake?
Yeah, he's nuts and he's petty. You know what I'm saying? He rhymes like the dude who got bullied for his whole life. And when you rhyme like that, you damn near gonna scorch anybody you go up against. But dude is a rapper and a singer and a song-making, producing artist. It's a totally different monster that guy is. That's why he's so talented. Because he's not thinking bar for bar. He's thinking the song.
The whole song.
Now, if somebody shows you something that has the ability to be a great song and you're dumb enough not to use it, and because somebody said it's ghostwriting, that's bullshit. Because if that's the case, Michael Jackson's not the greatest.
Quincy.
Because Rod Temperton's pen
No doubt.
is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Leon Ware's pen would make Marvin Gaye obsolete if that's the case.
Can I ask a question, Clark?
Yo, you talking to a producer. I'm not a beat maker.
I was just talking about straight up MCs and rappers.
Israel, stop getting him riled up, bitch.
I'm basically agreeing with him.
like 5 more questions.
Wait.
I'm basically agreeing with him.
With what you just said, I'm going to say MCs treat things differently than rappers.
Yeah.
Dude is a rapper.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's all I was trying to convey.
Dude is a rapper, and if you look at him like a rapper, then what's happening really wouldn't be shocking to you because the shit happens all the time.
Well, that was my mistake. I thought he was an MC. That's my
you know what it is? He just rhymes so good you believe he's
exactly.
Which, with all due respect, who could say he doesn't get super busy? Who would say he's not a top 5 MC right now?
Well, right now that's not saying much either. You know
No. I'm gonna tell you why it's still saying something. Because Pusha T rhymes, because Jay-Z rhymes, because Kanye rhymes, because Eminem rhymes. Now I put those dudes out, and you could still argue that dude's in the top 5 easily.
What about Kendrick and J. Cole?
They are too. They're in the conversation. But if you go line for line, bar for bar, them dudes better than Drake? Line for line, bar for bar?
Yes.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Maroc?
Hold up.
Line for line, bar for bar. I'm just talking witty ass rhymes.
I got Drake.
There it is. And most people will because you can see those rhymes as soon as you hear them. And you can hear how emotionally attached to them shits he is. That's that thing right there.
Clark, let me get to one thing because you brought up a point where you was giving Jay-Z a lot of the beats first, and I want you to. I know the story because, like I said, I just watch interviews all day. I heard Big wasn't too pleased with that. He always felt you gave Jay-Z the beats first, and it was a way that you broke down the difference between Big and Jay-Z that was so incredible. And you had to explain to him why you thought Jay was better, and then you had to change it and say who was the better MC and who was the better rapper.
Yeah.
Just break that story. If you remember, can you break that down for me?
Okay, to make it real simple.
Yeah.
A rapper is the entire package.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A rapper is how you say your rhymes. A rapper is the rhymes you say. The rapper is everything. Like when you put Big line for line, bar for bar, song for song, how his voice sounded, how he changed the way the record sounded against Hov, he's got to step on him. But if you go line for line only,
My opinion, Jay out-rhymed him on both of those songs.
he out-rhymed, Jay outlined him, but Big out-rhymed him. There's a difference.
And that's what he was saying. That's what he said that was so incredible.
Like the way he says his rhymes make you believe they're better than they are.
Exactly.
That's a fucking rapper. I can give you a perfectly clear example
Let's
of
do it.
one of the best rappers who didn't really say great rhymes.
Okay.
Pac.
I knew you was about to say that.
No.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Let's take Pac out the
They
question.
make you believe.
Jeezy? I'm a fucking enormous Jeezy fan. He hasn't said a line to me that was amazing yet. but I'll put him in the top 10 of rappers right now. Not MCs, rappers. Like Eminem, dog, who the fuck rhyme that good? Not line for line. Not who MCs that good. Who fucking rhymes as good as Eminem?
Clark, tell the people how Big felt about you giving Jay them rhymes. I mean, them beats. Them beats.
I ain't never give Jay a rhyme.
Them beats. I tried to start a rumor. I was just going to see where it went.
Well, here's the thing. I'm Big's DJ. I'm his friend, and we're on the road. But every time we go home, I'm producing Jay because he's my artist. So when a beat plays, no matter what, if he wants it, I don't care what your money's like, he gets it because he's my artist. He heard Brooklyn's Finest by accident. He also heard a song that I did for Mad Skills called
Shout out to Skills.
Move Your Body. He heard that by accident and was like, I want that. And I was like, I'm giving it to Mad Skills. He was like, what? Like, he didn't understand the loyalty that I have to doing business properly. So when he heard Brooklyn's Finest, he's like, I need that. That's mine. And I was like, nah. So you get this motherfucker everything. Like, that's the conversation you're having with a guy that you're looking at like, you're going to be the greatest ever. Of all rappers, no one's gonna ever be able to rap as good as you. But I gotta tell you, you're not getting that beat. but I do know in my heart you should be on it. So I'm gonna try to get you on it. And there was no real, I didn't have a argument for it. So I would just like come and sit in the car downstairs. So even if it would have took 20 hours, I was like, I'm gonna present that you should be on the shit. And it just worked out.
What was that session like, man?
For real.
Okay, look, when you look at Jay, what y'all don't see is the fact that it takes him an hour in the studio and the song is done. If you've ever been in a studio, you know studio sessions be 20 hours.
Yep.
Whole studio session be an hour and a half. Because he's in and he's out. Because he's got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't too many MCs who just got it. He just has it. You know what I'm saying? So cool. He walks in, he does his verses, and I go, yo, you should put Big on the song. And the whole session's like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, we don't even know this nigga. But I'm like, well, I do, and he's my man. And they're like, nah, we ain't paying Puff, so fuck that.
Yeah, I heard Dame say
You know what
that.
I'm saying? Dame said, fuck that, I ain't paying Puff no money. I mean, imagine that. Like, that's how simple the conversation was. But I was like, nah, but, you know, he's my man. You know, I'm pretty sure. I fake like I'm going to the bathroom, go downstairs, bring him upstairs. Like, yo, Hov, Jay. I mean, Big Hov. There wasn't even like a real conversation. It just was laughter.
I heard they was pushing the notepads to each other. Yeah, you take this down.
It was no pushing towards each other. Jay had the rhymes already.
Yeah.
They were done. Like, the song was called No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Right.
It was actually, it had two names. It was Once We Get Started or No More Mr. Nice Guy. So I believe it would have ended up being No More Mr. Nice Guy, but there was no hook at that point. But the rhymes was there. So it was Jay who stood there and was like, you know, you're going to get on it, okay, he's going to get on it. So Clark let the beat play. The beat's just playing. 20 minutes later, he goes and does the new rhymes. So just imagine Biggie's thought.
Wasn't Biggie like that? Didn't Biggie on?
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like that, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there was a moment where he stopped writing rhymes on paper.
Yeah.
But at that point, it was like, the fuck just happened? And he was like, nah, I can't do that. You gotta let me go home with the beat.
Okay.
So that's what happened. But Jay, imagine he had a record done, and then he goes in, changes everything up, does new rhymes, and puts the spaces. So go ahead, fill those spaces. But in front of him.
Amazing.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, that's where his mind was. It was a 5-bar beat. Nobody can even
Yeah, it
think
was a 5-bar
that way.
beat, yeah.
He moved.
That's a real hard beat to rhyme off.
Yeah, damn, 5 bar. I ain't really.
But, like, he did that in front of him and was like, yo, you ready? And he was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to take that home. And it took, like, 2 months for Big to come back due to verses. It was the night before the record got mastered.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And they left me with no hook. I was looking crazy.
Yo, right now we want to bring in my man Remo the Hit. Listen, we're not talking sports no more. I think
That's it?
we're going hip hop. We may. No. Hey, stay. You good. My man Remo the Hitmaker. Hit after hit after hit maker.
Remo makes some really good songs.
What's going on, family?
What up? What's
How you doing? Welcome to the locker room.
Welcome.
Listen, run down the resume. Let the people know that may not know that's under a rock somewhere.
I produce for a lot of people.
Just give him some names. Just name
some
drop a little
some
bit.
highlights.
Chris Brown, French Montana,
Yeah.
50 Cent, Yo Gotti, Future, Dipset,
No doubt.
Jadakiss. That's a lot of
That's
people.
enough. You don't got to go to more.
It's a lot.
Listen,
man.
I'm gonna ask you that same question. Did you ever make a beat for someone and you just made the beat? It's like, that's okay. Then somebody took it and just made it like, ooh, I didn't know they was gonna do that to it. Damn, all your beats is just like that.
I never had that problem.
Woo! All right.
I'm not to sound cocky.
I
but
love the
just never-
cockiness. I ain't mad at
I
you.
ain't
Just
never
be
had that
real.
problem.
That's hot.
Yeah.
But I think what helps him with that is the fact that he also writes hooks.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
also sings hooks. So when
Yeah.
he
I
gives
saw that.
somebody a
Yeah,
song,
it's dope.
he's giving you the song. So it's not like
That's
he
a
doesn't
rapper's
have to worry
dream.
about it. Yeah.
All I gotta do is write my verses. Oh,
Yeah, I ain't a beat. Like I'm not a beat maker. Like every artist I ever worked with, I gave them a flow. I gave them a melody. Because when I come in the process, I already know how I want it to sound sonically. So
yeah.
I always tell them like what to do.
Oh wow.
That's called being a producer.
That's right. It's a
Ladies
big
and
difference.
gentlemen, there is a difference between beat making and
Facts.
producing.
Yeah. That's why even to go back to what y'all was talking about earlier with Drake and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
I saw you.
I'm
with
a
it.
Drake. Nah, I'm really a Drake fan, but even when that whole thing was going on with him and Meek, you know what I'm saying? It was like, don't get me wrong, I'm a Meek fan too. I
Yeah.
think Meek is dope, but it's just like, fam, like, what is this? What is this game really called? It's called the entertainment business.
That's right.
Exactly.
You're an entertainer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't care where the hit record came from. I still got to go on the stage and sell it.
That's right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when somebody cook food, we all can cook food, but it's about how it tastes. Who drink tastes better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't look at it like he just sitting there ghost. The guy was a co-writer.
Yeah.
That's all he was. He may put a few words here and there, but you mean to tell me Drake didn't write no lyrics at all? He just
Yeah.
walked in the studio, was like, "Hey, let me spit all of this."
Yo,
Well,
you know
see,
what's funny?
that's the perception though. That's why it went so crazy because that's what when
And
Funkmaster
that's
Flex
why it
received.
backfired right on me. That's exactly why it backfired.
what I think is terrible is that people don't really do the Drake's history to before
Thank you.
Wayne was with him. Or
Facts.
before he was with Wayne, like he was really nice.
Nice.
Like nice. Like but if you don't do the history, you don't know.
Yeah,
So what are
you-
you telling me? At some point this dude was always writing Wayne.
Yeah,
This dude's
you gonna
nice
say he
ass
didn't,
rhymes?
He didn't write nothing on comeback season. What you telling me?
He wrote for Alicia Keys.
He wrote for Beyonce.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the whole thing was like now that you could question certain things, like you know what I mean, like you kind of
nah,
I don't think so.
that was my whole thing. Is
Can't
like
question. Nothing was going on nowadays. No question, man. If you come to me right now, you say, Remo, y'all got this record. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna hear it. If it's hot, I may do a few changes. But if it's hot, it's hot. We gonna get this money together.
Like me, you know, I don't know if you know, I used to be on Bad Boy.
Okay.
Wrote Bad Boy for like for Puff. Now Puff gave me the opening line. He's like, he pulled me into the MIDI room like, yo, Rock, I need something like, I'm the definition of da 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 da. I just ran. Mind you, it took like 10 verses in a different state to finally make
Yeah,
everything go. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the worst people to write for.
Yeah.
Because you're going to stand there all night until you get it right. But even with producers, I see Mario Winans and I see them cats doing something, and he'd be like, yo, add this, add that, take that out. And it's a whole new record. And so when people say he's not a real producer, I always go to bat for Puff. With that.
I think people, like I said before, like people have their own definition
Yeah.
of producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The definition of a producer is the man who makes the song come to fruition.
Yeah.
That's right.
You don't have to play. You have to be able to tell what you want heard. The record getting to fruition, producer's job.
Yo, it's so funny when Clark was speaking earlier when he was saying when he mentioned Jermaine Dupri, and it's so funny you said that because I always bring up Jermaine Dupri in conversation. I don't see how people leave that man out.
Yeah.
The reason why they don't,
Like
why they
yo,
leave
his
him out,
resume, yo,
It's crazy,
Yo,
man.
he got number ones for days.
it's, to me, I think what people don't look at is he's probably one of maybe 5 producers that actually made artists.
Absolutely.
Like he goes, this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna dress like. This
That's
is
a
the
hell of
song
a
you're gonna
point.
sing.
That's a good
like,
point.
Like
he did it with Usher, did it with Mariah Carey.
Yo, dog,
a lot
I
of people.
bet
Criss
the
Cross?
people.
Criss Cross,
Show
Bow
me
Wow.
somebody else who does that.
Yeah.
Just name 2. Like really, name 2.
Well,
I challenge anybody.
Jermaine
name
and Puff.
2.
Probably Jermaine and Puff.
Well, that's kind of one question I guess I want to ask both of you guys in terms of like making artists nowadays. Like, you know, like I was referring to Drake versus Biggie and Tupac. back in the day, they developed. Wait, hold on.
Hey, so you gotta
Don't
be
do that.
very.
I gotta be
No,
specific.
don't do that.
No,
Yo, you are walking an
cannot-
extremely
yeah,
fine
yeah,
line, and
yeah.
that line
Don't-
you can't
let's
cross.
not-
You
nah,
can
nah,
say
nah.
what you want to
Nah,
say
you
about
can't-
Kobe
you
and
can't
LeBron.
bring-
Don't put
don't
Drake
bring
and Biggie and Pac in the
Don't do
same.
that.
Very careful,
You gotta
Adrian.
be
Guys.
respectful. You gotta be respectful.
Be very
You guys
careful.
are
Gotta be
misunderstanding me.
You gotta-
I'm talking about artists.
No idea.
You got to work on your delivery.
I,
Yeah,
yeah,
you gotta-
I guess so, because they ready to jump
This
on me.
ain't- this
I'm
ain't
talking about
sounding good.
artist development. I think is severely lacking nowadays. And you guys,
Wait. There was no artist development with Pac and Big. It was just.
there wasn't.
No, with especially
It
with
don't
Big.
seem like it to me.
Remember, Big wanted Machine Gun Funk to be his single. Hello?
Yeah.
No.
I can't hear
Clark
him.
ain't
I
on.
don't hear him. Okay,
There
there
you
I
go.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Let's be clear. There's always been artist development.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just that right now, every artist believes they're the boss before it really
True.
gets to happen.
Exactly.
So there isn't that much
That is-
now.
that's
But
fact.
dog, the best of the best. You hear me? The best of the best all had somebody that they listened to.
Facts.
Snoop, listen to Drake. Big, listen to Puff. Hove. You know what I'm saying? Like the best of the best.
Remember, Clark had
listen to somebody.
LL had to come back and listen to Marley after he did 14 shots to the dome.
but-
Yo, I need Mama to knock you out for this.
but before that, he listened to everything that Russell and
But are
what's
we-
his name said.
Are we ever gonna get back to that point where?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why we're not gonna get back to that.
We're never-
There's a reason why. You know what? We will, and you'll see them be superstars. Kendrick Lamar, J.
Yeah.
Cole, Kanye West is probably the best definition of artist development because he's a producer first, and he looks at himself as a rapper from the outside. So he goes, "I'm a producer. I'm gonna make this beat. What the fuck you gonna do to this beat?" So it's almost like he talks to himself. So when he's making the record, he's artist developmenting himself because he's a producer.
Good point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there are some artists that are still doing artist development, and you'll see what happens with their career. Like, motherfucker, you think Kendrick Lamar's going anywhere? There's a motherfucker in TDE going, "This is how we do this."
Yeah.
You gotta, yo.
Everybody
Well,
got that.
when you a rapper, you really should have somebody that you can listen to because 99% of your weed holders is just gonna say whatever you say.
Yeah.
That's
word.
why you hear so many bullshit records on people's albums. You might hear one record and that's the record that they got last. But all of those other records that you hear and you're going, "What the fuck did you do making this?"
right.
Yeah.
Yo, you was smoking too much weed and the dudes was saying it was dope.
Yeah.
Now listen to Drake's album. His shit be powerful from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Listen to Kendrick's
Stories.
album. Powerful. Yo,
Yeah.
J. Cole's last album, dog, that shit was amazing.
Well, that's what I think is missing is the whole storytelling thing because guys are putting out singles, club joints.
Nah, I call it microwavable music.
I call it strip
What
club
is.
music.
It's microwave. It's hot right now. Then it be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Out of here.
Good one. I like that one.
Yep.
But-
Pyro, you had a question?
Yeah, I have a question for both of y'all. Speaking about when you said Jay came in the studio, he did his thing in an hour and a half, he was out of there. Like, what are some of the
When
artists
I say out of there, I meant out of the booth.
out of the booth?
Okay.
because he got his down. He him
Yeah.
and Big as I know never wrote nothing down. They just
Big didn't start not writing until he really believed that this dude didn't write. Because we would be on the road and I'd be telling him, "Dog, my nigga, he don't even write shit down." He looking at me like, "Clark, you sound stupid." And I'm like, "Okay." And when he saw that shit, he was like, "The fuck?" And I told him how he does it because there's a method to it.
Right.
And I told him the method after he saw it, and he was like, "Oh, I could do that." And then he never put anything on paper again.
was Jay doing that from all the way
Jay
back
been
in the
doing
day
that
from
shit
Original
since he used
Favors?
to hustle in the street.
Get outta here.
That was like Original Flavor is way after he was already, to me, the nicest MC I'd ever heard. Like, I thought he was that ill when he was like 17. I saw it. I saw it and I heard him rap and was just like, this is gonna hurt when niggas really figure this shit out.
So the question was, is there any artists nowadays who still not can meet that work ethic, but come in the studio, we do what we do an hour and a half, like the guys who you work with nowadays, like anybody now, because I know especially like you got a lot of hits right now, like who comes in and knocks them out just like that. Too many.
Nobody.
to
Too
name?
many.
Not too
Nobody.
many?
Ain't nobody doing
I
that.
mean, well, be honest. The ones that do it, it's no. I don't know. They're not as nice as Jay.
Yeah,
with
the
it.
quality's
Like,
not as
the
good.
quality don't be good. They're rushing it up freestyle. All right, throwing a beat. They don't really, produce the record.
Right.
So I really can't. I don't know.
They take it home well.
So-
It's a different time. It's a different era.
Yeah, it's different. Everybody want to be drugged up,
Yeah.
smoking, and go in the booth, say chicken and grits, and say, "Oh, it's a hit record." No, it's not.
Yeah.
So, question for you, Remo. Clark said that he had his go-to guys whenever he came up with his beats. Do you have any go-to guys that you go to? You're like, yo.
As far as going to is doing what?
In terms of like artists that you like, yo, this is a beat for you.
Yeah. I just did
in
it
terms
to-
of like your priorities.
Yeah. That's how this Chris Brown new single just came out with him featuring French. I sent the record. I sent the record over to French. I was like, yo, you need to put Chris Brown or Justin Bieber on it. He was like, send it to me right now. I sent it to him. He was like, yo, send me the session. Bet. Send it to him. He called me back. He was like, yo, Chris want this for him. I was like, okay. But this is the second time me and Chris really work with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after a while, Chris like, yo, I want to meet Remo, man. Like, this like the second record I heard that was fire. Like, I want to meet the kid. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff that be happening with me be like real organic. You know what I'm saying? It's real organic.
That's what's up.
Play instruments?
That's the real.
Yeah, 7.
Wow.
Name
I
on.
come from the church. My father played every instrument.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm more of an organ player. I'm more of a key player.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of friends. A lot of my associates know and hung out with Chinks. You worked with him a lot, right?
Yeah, big
and
bro.
everybody
Rest in
tell me
peace.
how good of a dude he was. Like, and he
Nah,
was
for
nice.
real.
Like, I really liked him as a rapper,
He-
and I thought he was on the come up.
Chinks, when that situation happened with Chinks, I ain't gonna lie to you, that hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because 2 days before that, he was supposed to come pick me up. We were supposed to go to the lab. We were supposed to finish up this record that's on his album called "Fuck the Niggas on the Other Side," featuring him and Ty Dolla $ign. And I never forget. 2 days before that, he was like, "Yo, we gotta get in the studio from this album." I said, "Yo, bro, I just got the deal. It's on, bro. We about to fly." He was like, "I'm telling you, we about to fly." We talked about this whole summer. Like, Chinks is such a good dude, man. Like, he looked out for everybody. Like, he was the kind of dude, like, if he would do a show or something and he go in the sneaker store and buy some shit, you walk out, you like, yo, you ain't get nothing? Like, nah, go get like 3 joints, man. Come on. Like, he was just that kind of dude, man. He was a real loving dude, you know what I'm saying? And it just, it's whack that, you know what I mean? He had to go away like that. It's corny.
It's crazy,
you know?
corny, and crazy whack. Definitely.
G Money, I hear you over there too. You shop over there.
Yeah.
The segues is crazy.
Definitely.
Yes, you got a question? Oh, God. Good. Oh.
Clark, with the you did something for Nike, right? You did the whole 5-borough Air Force One
I did a
tour
lot of
thing,
stuff
like,
for Nike.
yeah. How is that? Because I'm a sneakerhead, so
You a sneakerhead. You asked me about the 5-borough pack.
I mean, I just know that's one of
Y'all
the
be
things
walking
you
right
did.
into danger, man.
one
I
of the
mean,
things
I'm
you
I don't
did.
believe you. You need
Yeah.
more people.
All right.
Yo, I gotta
it-
work on this. Y'all walk
Yeah.
right into danger with this guy.
Nah, a long time ago, I had a conversation with somebody, and the conversation turned into consultation. And when that consultation turned into a meeting up at the company, the first thing I said, which I probably lost my mind when I said it, was I said, I want to design a shoe. And everybody in the room was like, sure you do. You know what I'm saying? And the conversation kept going, and we finished the consultation conversation. And then after, I was like, no, I really want to design a shoe. So they didn't think that I really had it. So they sat me down with a developer and goes, all right, what you want to do? And what I did it in like 2 minutes. And they were like, okay, that's kind of crazy. They were like, but, we just can't put that out. I said, I don't want you to put it out. I just want you to make one and give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think put sneakers out. And then my boy Astor Chambers, who was working there, he challenged me to do another shoe that I would sit next to it. And that became the Air Max 1. Air Max 1's my second favorite shoe.
Right.
And then they were like, okay, we do something here called One's Pack. Do this shoe and make it a part of this pack. If you can do it and you like it, we'll figure out a way to put it on the schedule. And I did, and it sold out instantly.
That's super dope.
So beyond that, like after that success of the first one, it was just like, do what you want.
Yo, Clark, I saw C's a couple weeks ago. Him and Bress, I was talking with them.
Yes, sir.
And then I went on Instagram. I saw Little Kim, just something regular, and it just like, yo, you ever thought it'd be a day that those, like, Jim, they wouldn't speak to each other?
Nah, and I never want to put blame on anything,
Right.
but if the leader of your crew is gone, you probably don't really have a crew no more. You know what I'm saying? If there wasn't like everybody wasn't a boss in your crew and you bossed together, then that means somebody led the crew. And if the leader of the crew is gone, like dissension might happen like the next day. And you know, I can't see where there was a glue that was keeping it together. So what happened isn't like a surprise to me. Is it messed up? I thought it was terrible because I believe Big put good kids together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when he was like, Clark, we're gonna do this album, I was looking at him like, on who? And he was like, on them. And I was like, but none of them rap. And he was like, don't worry, just get the music. You know what I'm saying? And we made an album on them and people liked it. So, you know, like imagine somebody that powerful can put some kids together and say, this is what y'all gonna do, and then all of a sudden you're doing it and it's good. Yeah. So when he's gone, it's like, oh my, you know, like it's like if you don't have Clark, Jacob, and D-Rock and everybody on the same page to keep it together, you know, personalities get in the way.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it was like horribly bad that you know, Big can't look back and go, my crew kept on going after I was gone.
I think every hip hop fan wanted that. Every hip hop fan would love to see a reunion at least one time.
I don't know if I want to see it.
I want to see it, man. I want
want them to
at
be
least
cool.
A performance, bring it out, and I need that cool
Performance
again. That's
cool.
it, because you know,
but
we always talk about.
I don't
that.
know if I want to hear a record.
Yeah.
I have a question for both of you guys. We start with you, Remo. What do you just mentioned the Chris Brown record?
Yeah.
What do you have going on right now? Who are you in the studio with right now? What we got to look forward to?
Yo Gotti next single about to drop. 7th Streeter featuring August. Who else I got lined up? I got a new single about to drop soon.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
He made records, yo.
With you rhyming and singing? You doing both?
Nah, just singing. Doing what I do. Usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got a 50 Cent record, a new one that's gonna drop soon. That's it for right now.
How's that 50 record?
The Why You Mad at Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing good. It's still doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
New York, we need some kind of presence back, man. You guys got to help 50 out, man.
Whoa.
He kind of fell off a little bit.
Clark is making the face again. Clark,
Come on, we need New York back hard, man.
See, I always find it amazingly funny when people say we need New York back when the number one rapper is from New York.
I say that all the time. And
You talking about Jay-Z?
Yeah,
and the number one female rapper is from New York.
Like, wait, just take a second and look at the top of everything, the top of the food chain.
Well, you know, I mean,
the Jesus Christ of all the rap is Hov. He's the richest. He's the guy. And
Well,
he's from New York, man. Until somebody can tell me that they're that. Don't nobody tell me about New York rap ain't back. What the fuck you talking about?
I mean the sound though. The South is
we have
dominating
to
the
work
sound.
on Adriel's delivery on the questions. We have to work.
I think
I know what you're
he's
talking about is the
era.
identity,
He's
the
saying that
identity of
probably
rap.
the era.
And the problem is that
Yeah,
people saw a bunch of successes going somewhere else, and they were like, well, shit, maybe it needs to sound like that. When in actuality, what they never had, and what a lot of this base, okay, let's put it like this. You're from New York. It's 8 million people here. When you rap, you don't rap thinking the song. You think, I want to be better than everybody else. If you thought about the song, you wouldn't give a fuck if you were better than anybody else. You would give a fuck if your song is going to kill shit or not. And if you do think that way, you make better records. But MCs in New York come up wanting to be the best. They don't come up wanting to make the best. They come up wanting to be the best. And with that, you forget the artistry of making songs. So there are some great MCs in New York, great rappers who are not making great songs. So when you go and you hear T.I. make a brand new song and you're thinking, damn, the South is killing it. Nah, this motherfucker only cared about the song. And if we get back to caring about
So you're
songs,
basically saying the down south guys, they got it all together.
no, what I'm saying is that they just care more about the song.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, again, it's not the fault of the artist here. It's the nature of the climate that we live in. When you become an MC out here, you don't become an MC just to be MCing. You become an MC so everybody in New York tells you that you're the best.
G Money, how you feel about New York, the state of New York hip hop right now?
You know what? When you When you fall on your face once, you don't want to fall on your face twice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got Clark Kent in the building. I'm gonna pay homage. I'm gonna stay in my lane, make sure the instrumentals rock.
Yo, Clark, you can't be coming in here doing that, man. You can't be doing that. He's at our party next
G,
week, man. 2
G,
weeks, man.
I apologize.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
all
you.
love. We having a good time. We having a good time. Having a good time. But I mean, I agree with. I definitely agree with what he's saying. That, you know, the top artists, you know, are from New York.
No doubt.
Hov, we got Nicki from Queens. You know, it's like we got some people. But I do feel what he's saying, like the sound and, you know, a lot of the songs people play in the club is not necessarily New York. What you can't even say that because New York records still bang in the club.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I always do my New York set. You know, every once in a while I hit the club. I play a number of New York records. You know, from Hov to the Locks to you know.
See, you're proving the point that the question was asking. We're talking about records right now. Yes,
Yeah.
those records that you're talking about come from an era where damn near everything would have been a classic.
Yeah, right.
If you talk about the records right now,
Now-
it's tough, and it's tough because these guys are thinking, instead of thinking how much of a great record they're gonna make, they just want to be the best rappers, and that is, yo, I swear to God. As for someone who loves emceeing as much as I do,
It's
and
tough,
I love the
it's
rhymes,
hard.
what I'm about to say is extremely hard for me to say. But I've been saying this shit for like 20 years now. It don't matter how nice you are, and the proof is Pac. It don't matter how nice you are. The proof, cheesy. It don't matter.
I
how
respect
nice
you for
are.
saying that. A lot of people want to say
It
that
matters.
with
It
the Tupac
matters
thing.
how good the records are.
Yep.
Because dudes, there's records out there on dudes who don't know how to rap, but the records just be great. Like they be great. Like you know what? I don't hate the way he raps. I don't hate his lines, but is he dope to me? Wiz Khalifa? No.
Yeah.
But Wiz Khalifa?
He makes great
That
records.
motherfucker make crazy records.
Yeah, he does.
I'm
it's
saying,
about.
dog, think of how many people rhyme to We Them Boys? And how many people rhyme to We Them Boys and still didn't do what Wiz Khalifa did to it? It's about making the record.
That's right, though. That's that New York artists, they just worry about too much trying to be nice instead of
Yeah.
making a record.
They worry about being nice, and there's so many of them that are bosses.
Yeah, they all feel like they made it
Yo,
already.
You don't
They feel
understand.
like they made it.
They
It'd be
can't. They
like-
can't listen to somebody, and if you
At
can't
all.
listen, then you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, that's another problem with New York artists.
Because-
they don't listen to no.
It's so competitive. You know,
Not. It's not that. It's what happened. You know what I'm saying? What happened is we were the kings of rap. Yeah. We started rap, so of course we're the kings. But then when shit started branching out, we still acted like we were the kings. Yeah. Now, if you acting like you're the king, but you're not doing king work, that's a difference. You're acting.
Yeah. That's
so
why-
you should be actors instead of rappers.
Well, most of them are anyway. So I mean, P.S. You've been quiet over there, man. And you know hip hop, just you know.
Yeah, I know a little something. Yeah, check it out. This I gotta rip the borough on this one. I'm piggybacking off what y'all was just talking about MC. Everything you saying, I understand 100%. But if we was talking the best MCs in Brooklyn that people don't really talk about, and you can throw in the ones that we
You mean
obviously
like Torre and Skyzoo and people like that.
people even this era or
you
years
talking
ago,
about like Matthew?
even like dudes like Source Money.
Now, Sauce Money is. If you just ask me best MCs, he's in the top 10 of best MCs. Period.
See, that's what I'm saying. I want dudes really.
I don't
to
care where you from.
I want dudes that really want people to really understand the difference between somebody who just get busy. Because what you're saying is true. Like dudes who make a record. I would challenge the one thing lyrically when you talk about dudes like Pop. Because lyrically he's nowhere in the same class as
It's about to get
Sauce
interesting.
or Jay.
He's
Nowhere
an
near.
amazing rapper.
But the passion and the heartfeltness that he can make a song like Dear Mama. That honesty.
But understand me. I'm clearly telling you the reason why he's one of the best rappers of all time is because you believed him.
Yeah.
It wasn't about how nice he is, because he's not nice. But he was, listen, he was an amazing rapper.
My respect is
Duke is almost like Farrakhan when he raps.
Yeah.
He's an amazing orator. I can't even say he's like Farrakhan, because Farrakhan is nice. You know what I'm saying? But dude was an amazing speaker.
Exactly. I always use this comparison. Farrakhan is nice, but he's not Malcolm. It's a difference. Like if you ever heard Malcolm and you heard Farrakhan, there's definitely a difference.
You
like,
never know where the locker room is gonna go,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
I can agree, but I still wouldn't give Pac Malcolm and Malcolm or Farrakhan because they're both nice. What I'm trying to tell you is, I will never ever be able to put Son in the in the best MCs. But I will tell you, top 5 rapper. Period.
Yeah.
And if a nigga try to tell me different, I damn near might punch him in the face. But the world hates me when I say he's not in the top.
They hate me
and
too
he's not
when
in
I
the top
say it.
25 of MCs at all. Because to me, how do you put Pac above KRS?
You saw him on stage with Big and Kane.
Wait,
He got
how
killed.
do you put Pac above Rakim? How do you put Pac above Kane? You can't.
I mean,
but
you're
if
right.
you go rapper-wise, how the fuck does anybody get above that motherfucker?
But see, I'm kind of biased, and you preaching to the choir because I always tell dudes, top 10 of all time, 3 of the dudes is from Bed-Stuy.
No doubt.
Kane,
Oh, no, for sure.
Big,
No doubt.
and Jay.
For sure.
Not just from Brooklyn. They from the Stuy. And anybody who know rap, how could you even
I'm sorry,
argue that?
4. Fab.
I've had this
With me
argument all the
and
time.
you,
Top
yeah.
10 of all time? I don't know if I
Fab
could
is
go-
deadly, B.
Yeah, he is.
Fab. Are we talking
Oh,
about MCing?
I'm-
Are we talking about MCing? Line for
Line
line,
for
ball
line
for
right
ball?
now? Yes,
ball
definitely.
for ball?
Yeah.
You got Fab in the
That
top
motherfucker's
10 of all time?
MCs.
Of
All
all
time?
time.
MC,
I'm
dog.
not disputing you. I'm just want to clarify what you're saying.
Dog, I didn't skip when I said that shit. I put Pusha in that top 10.
Oh,
Push is my dude, but not top.
turn my mic off. I don't even. I think I got a couple curse words. I
Yo,
wanna
you know
say.
what the
And I
problem
respect-
is?
but
You
I
know what the
respect
problem
you.
is? You don't look at Pusha like that because you're not looking at
Yeah.
him for rhyming. You're
Yeah.
looking at him for the fact that he made some ill records.
Right.
If you go look back at all of them rhymes and you can't tell me that motherfucker's iller than damn near anybody.
I'm not giving him top 10 MC. Like maybe now
Dog,
or of
the
all
word,
time.
The word MC.
I can't do it.
The word MC,
I
boy.
can't
That
do
boy
it.
line for line, bar for bar. He dangerous, man.
Yo, you ever
I
heard
would
that
never
Pusha
want-
T record called Blocker?
My favorite Pusha T record is number on the boards.
Nah, but did you
That's
hear
my-
Blocker though?
Yo, dog,
Probably not.
He
Yo,
went
You need to
fucking
listen to Blocker.
bananas
You
on
need to listen to
Blocker,
what
B.
he was saying on. He went
Top
crazy
10?
on
Wait,
Blocker.
but top.
Bruh.
top
You gotta listen to what he was saying in Blocker. Yo, he was going crazy.
You know
I'm about
what?
to tell G Money just play the record.
Pusha T is
Top 10?
That record? Blocker, yo, play Blocker for him.
Not the whole record. I
Not the
can't
whole
do it.
record. Just play a few
Top
bars
10?
on
Yo,
Blocker.
you know what? I'm gonna
Wait. If you
listen.
said
Wait,
Big
Marat,
K, go ahead,
Marat,
go ahead.
listen for a second. The reason why you can't look at that
Good
is,
instrumental, I hate you.
is because you can't look at the body and work and go, this was amazing. But if you just take the work out of it and just listen to the rhymes, it's pretty impossible to say he's not one of the best you've ever heard.
I can't do
Let's
it.
talk about that verse Pusha T put on what was the record with him and Baby and his brother?
Oh, what happened to that boy?
All right, now wait. Listen.
was
So,
crazy. That was crazy.
so we got all right.
That verse?
All right, let's look.
Verse is
Well,
nice.
we could all count. So already, Clark, you got 4 already. You said Big.
No.
Kane.
Okay, let me say this.
MC
I'm just
oh.
gonna say these are like the best MCs to me. If I had to like put them on a list and start rating,
I'm not
them,
talking about the order. I'm not talking about the order. I'm just
okay,
saying he's
I'm
top
just
10.
saying, like, you know what the problem is? I hear everything he says,
Right.
and you know what? 95% of people listening to rap do not hear what he says. So if you can listen to the motherfucking album all day and not hear what he says. When Jay said, you can catch a freeze off my kneecap. Can y'all believe that? Nobody got it. I know what the rhyme means. So because I know what the rhyme means, it's 1,000 times iller than anybody listening.
No, Clark, you're
But-
the greatest when it comes to that, and that's why I
Marat,
just
you
wanna
know
be
we've
clear.
talked
that's-
about hearing rhymes.
No,
Like,
you
niggas don't hear rhymes.
and that's why I'm gonna go home and check myself. I'm
Dog,
gonna go home and do the
dog,
homework.
trust
But
me,
I
you
want
gonna
to
call
name
me and be
6.
like, oh, nah,
I
dog,
want to
it's
name
super nice.
6 MCs. Now you're gonna have to tell me just straight up lyrics that Pusha T is better than. So we got. You already said Kane. You already said
Kane was flaming.
You said, oh, that's my favorite rapper all the time. You got Biggie, you got Jay. You said Fab. So you line for line, Pusha T is better than KRS-One?
line for line.
Just as an MC.
Bar for bar?
As an MC.
I got to go with that.
You going to Pusha T over Rakim?
Rakim? No, I didn't say that.
No, it's another
Wait,
question.
hold on.
It's
Wait,
another
Marat.
question. It was
we
another
weren't putting
question.
them in order. I was just saying.
No.
When you talk about best MCs, I can name off Pusha T off the top because I continuously listen to
No,
rhymes.
what I was gonna
now,
s-
now
yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to finish, B. Yo, listen, and you could check me on this.
Yeah.
The reason 99% of the MCs rhyme the way they do is because Rakim made a record.
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't make a record, motherfuckers would have still been rapping. They wouldn't have been rhyming. Rakim is the god, B. Don't get that confused. Is line for line, is he iller than Hove? No. But if he didn't be Rakim first, there wouldn't be a Hove.
Yo,
Dog, yo, listen.
Pusha T over Kiss?
Yo, listen.
Pusha T over Kiss?
For me, yes. You know why? Because I think Pusha's harder than he is. I mean, I think Jada is harder than he is nice. So there's a difference. If you ask me who's the hardest MC, I would easily probably say, yeah, like Jada. He says niggery shit. You know what I'm saying? He says shit that punches you in your throat, and you just be like, hit me again. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got to. I need a minute. I need a minute.
I already see this is going, so I got to ask. Where you got G-Rap?
G-Rap is amazing. Amazing.
See, like that's when I put that, even just if we talking lyrics.
Like, you know what?
If we talking lyrics.
Yo, see how much we talked and none of y'all said Nas?
Oh, no.
I'm amazing. I'm amazed right now.
No.
You wouldn't let me finish. I was going to name off 6 people quick. No.
I would never leave.
I was going to
Nas.
name off 6.
No. But see, the difference is when we start talking about Nas is probably my favorite artist. Period.
Really?
Period. Without a doubt.
That's a powerful statement. I respect it.
Yo, but
I
if
respect
we talking
it.
about, like, that's why I asked you, where you got dudes like Source Money.
Pun,
I'm talking
I
about
hear you,
lyrics,
G-Money, look at
dudes
the
who just
pun.
going back and forth. I don't even put Nas in that class. Even with the Ether, he's not that kind of MC to me. He tells stories. I believe with stuff that Nas saying, but when I'm talking about lyricists,
So basically he's top
But he-
5 easily rapper for you.
right, to me, he has more of the whole package.
But you wouldn't put him in the MC category?
Not with dude. I don't
no,
look at
okay,
him like a
okay.
Jay.
I see where you're going with
No,
that.
no,
I see
no,
where you're going
listen,
with that.
I see where
understand
you're
it.
going with that.
I understand.
But I have to challenge that just by saying Illmatic.
Oh no,
Yo, Illmatic was all MC.
Illmatic is
Yo,
the,
listen.
You,
That's
all MC.
all MC. It's like, how do you not?
But now, watch me chat. Now, see,
Yo,
this,
listen. Dude said he went to hell for snuffing Jesus. That's a
Exactly.
top. That puts you in the top 10. That would you say anything else again?
But see, now this is
I
where.
went to hell for snuffing Jesus.
But this is where I said
What?
certain rappers who don't get that claim.
Nigga said he was gonna snuff Jesus.
Forget that.
I'm sorry.
And then
just
put
leave me
God's
alone.
son on his
The-
belly after he
the-
said he gonna snuff his son.
That was hard.
That's crazy.
Yo,
You got the mics is dropping. It's getting crazy over here.
impact aside, how big, you know what I'm saying? We all know what Illmatic is.
Yo,
How-
Nas
compare-
made I Gave You Power.
No. You're right. But
Nas
compare
made Rewind.
Nas is my dude.
Nas made keep
That's my dude.
surviving.
But
Yo,
compare
my
that.
God.
That
Oh, you
Rewind-
kidding?
that Rewind
but
record was crazy.
Compare
No,
Nas.
it's not iller than I Gave You Power.
No, it's not. It's not.
Compare Nas when he first came out, his album, impact aside, compare that to Smoother Hustler. Like lyrically, Smoother Hustler was a problem.
I like Trigger
Nah,
better than
Trigger was a
Smooth.
problem.
I like Trigger better than Smooth.
Line for line, Smooth was iller.
Yeah.
Like
them
I'm gonna
dudes-
keep it funky.
I
When
like-
Smooth came out in Brooklyn, he was one of the top.
That's why what you saying made so much sense about dudes who make songs and make records.
Right,
I think,
100%.
I think Nas had that. I think Big had that down with Puff.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, I think Jay learned a lot of that as he went along,
Of
like how to
course.
make bigger records.
Yo,
course.
dog,
Like,
look, he made Reasonable Doubt. Niggas didn't like Reasonable Doubt until they had Hard Knock Life. Until he had Volume 2. They did not like Reasonable Doubt. Like the masses didn't like it until they were like, oh, I get it now. And they didn't get it until the 3rd album. And then they went back and was like, oh yeah, he's the fucking best.
Yo, you know what people argue with me? I like Jay-Z's second album, and please don't kill me, y'all. I like his second album. I could go back and listen to the second album more than the first album.
Wow.
Yeah, just to be honest with you.
That's
I'm gonna have to agree with that one too.
I'm be totally no. Now I don't know if we want to
I
take
like
away
the
Sunshine.
second album better.
No,
I do.
Listen, I love Reasonable Doubt. I'm
Yo,
just being.
Tonio.
I'm on the G Money list now.
That was kind of crazy.
That's just no.
That
It's
was
my,
kinda
it's
crazy.
my.
You know what though?
preference. It's
I'm
my
gonna tell you why I
preference.
respect that.
Yeah.
Because he went wild on that album.
Well, number
Look,
two,
look,
the
look,
second
Wait,
album.
hold
Lyrically,
on.
he was in the zone.
And I'm gonna tell you another reason why I respect it coming from you is
Yeah.
because you can rap.
Yeah.
So you weren't listening to the songs, you were listening to them rhymes.
Yeah.
And he went fucking ape shit on
Yeah,
that album.
it was crazy. Like it was.
He did. He went crazy lyrically, but song for song.
Yeah, nah, I gotta go.
Over,
Yeah,
over Reasonable
Now,
Doubt.
mind you, what-
I
no,
gotta
no,
go Reasonable Doubt.
No, but listen to what I said. I said if I had to go back and listen to an album, I'm gonna go with the second album. I didn't say it was better or whatever. As far as the preference, I like to listen to the album. Did that and what was the from the movie?
Oh, American Gangster.
Yes,
That shit's
that's the
amazing.
most slept on
Yeah.
album. That's one of the best albums.
crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people slept on that album.
Goodness,
I didn't.
It's
Yeah, I didn't.
I
either.
didn't.
I
did
liked
not.
it.
He went bananas on that.
Remo,
album.
who's an underrated artist right now?
Underrated.
Underrated, like this guy's good, and nobody, or he or she is good. Nobody's, it's not getting his due.
I gotta answer for that.
Underrated in New York.
Anywhere.
Period.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Underrated. That's not gonna just do.
Nobody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nobody.
Everybody is what they already
I'm gonna
are?
tell you why it's nobody.
Yeah, I don't feel
it's
like it's
nobody
nobody.
because if you deserve it,
Yeah,
you're gonna get it.
You're gonna get it. Yeah,
You're gonna get it. Yo, if you make the record, you're gonna get it.
But see, even to go back to what Clark was saying, then I know a lot of artists, they hate when I say this, but it's facts though. You know, one of the main problems with New York artists that I believe, my opinion, is like, number one, what you're saying, they all, feel like they're a boss. They can, do it on their own, but whatever. But then they always wonder, yo, why we go in the club and all we hear is the South shit? You niggas ain't making no songs. Y'all not making no good enough songs for a DJ to be like, you know what, this is what we gonna play. The songs y'all make, it's not good songs. You niggas is rapping instead of making a good song.
I got the clear, concise answer for this shit, and I've given it 1,000 times, but people don't listen. This is the music business, not the business music. If you don't have the music, no business.
Facts.
That's the bottom line. So if you coming out here telling me you so super duper ill, but you don't make the music, you're not that ill.
Yeah.
That's another part. You ever get on Twitter and somebody's like, you're on the nicest out of Fayetteville. Like, my thing is this. I'm a DJ, and I DJ all over the world. If you nice, I know. So no, you're not. Don't tell me you're nice on Twitter. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Because if you're so nice, people know. The neighborhood drug dealer wants to get rich off of you. Yeah. They know. Right. You know. You're not that nice, money. No.
G-Money, do you get that? Like, yo, why you not playing no New York music in the club?
All the time.
And how do you deal
New
with
York
that?
music, regular, whatever. Like, people hit my email and Twitter, like you said, Instagram all the time. Yo, I got a new record, it's hot. This DJ played it, this and that. I'm like, okay, like Clark said, if it's hot, we would know about it, or
right.
Because there are some artists that's coming up, or that might be, I guess, quote unquote, slept on. That my friends or like local drug dealer or scammers, they'll let you know about it when you're hanging out in the hood. You walk into the hood, you go into the store, the deli, they're like, yo, my man got a record out, and then they'll tell you, or you'll start to hear it once or twice a day, and you're like, okay, let me go check for this song now. Let me go download it, because now the buzz is building up. I need to have it in my Serato to play it tonight. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna know.
No doubt.
You definitely gonna know.
Can I ask another sports question?
Yes.
I'm out of this.
No. Everybody
I'm
knows Floyd Mayweather. Come on, you got
said what?
Floyd.
Oh, I was
We're gonna go boxing for a minute.
All right.
How do y'all feel about Claude, how you feel about him picking Berto for this last fight?
I just look at it and be like, he can do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he set his own stage.
Yeah.
And he promotes his own fight. And he owns his shit.
Yep.
Like, he's the most revolutionary fighter we will ever see. And there'll probably not going to be anybody who gets to that level again because he's going to quit.
Oh, no.
You mean
50?
revolutionary in terms of money, getting money?
Getting money, one, and doing what he does the way that he does. Like, Duke owns his fights. B. Like, that's you. Even if another fighter owns his fight, he hasn't done enough to be what this guy is. He's gonna have to win 40 fights and be fucking people up to become to get the ability to make that kind of money. That's just not gonna happen. It's like Michael Jackson. It's just not ever gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Well, you got him ranked that, Clark?
Who, Floyd?
Yeah. All time.
All time.
Top 5, top 10.
He's top 5 easily. You
Whoa, can you name who you got before him?
before him?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I got anybody before him, but before Roy Jones Jr. lost a fight, he was amazing.
Yeah, he was like,
You know what
God.
I'm saying? But the funny part is, the way he lost the fight just changed the world for him. You know what I'm saying?
Changed
It's the
everything.
way
He shouldn't
lost
even
the
gave him
fight.
that rematch. He beat him. He beat Tarver. He should have retired after that.
Yeah, but
That's what I would have did.
when Glenn Johnson knocked him out, the way he knocked him out, I was just like, you let this dude knock you out?
That
You
fight
gotta
pissed
go.
me off more than because anybody could get caught.
Yeah, you can get caught, but
He just landed on the ropes.
Tarver linked him.
Oh, for PS, I was watching All Access. You know, he took another shot at your boy Ali. He was like, he's shadow boxing. He's saying, yeah, I didn't let a person with 7 professional fights beat me. I didn't just sit on the ropes. What's going on?
Okay. You know what?
I did that on purpose.
Yo,
so.
it's a totally different time. You know what I'm saying? And the first Showtime fighter ever was Muhammad Ali.
No doubt.
And he spawned Floyd Mayweather. So saying he's the greatest is easy. But if you just look at record for record, it's hard not to let that man feel the way he feels.
That's my point.
But
That's
then,
my argument.
but then again, it's a feeling. And why can't he be allowed to have his feeling? You know what I'm saying? But the other part is he has no. It's a feeling. Yo, it's like an opinion. I'm saying let him have his opinion. I'm not saying.
I gotta get you on the show more often.
Be clear. Wait. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying it's an opinion. Just like RG3 saying he feels.
He's the best.
He said he feels he's the best. He didn't say he is.
The offensive line don't think that.
Well, I mean, what happened? What's happened? Yo, for real, I posted it myself and was like, feel what you feel until you win or get your ass whipped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
And the thing is, Floyd wins, yo. No matter how he wins, he wins.
That's right. Got a PS?
Floyd Mayweather is top 10. He's in the top 10.
He's not top 5?
Y'all just see what people doing. See,
Yo, y'all
bring it all together.
Y'all don't like Sugar Ray Leonard?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
like Sugar Ray
Hell
Robinson.
yeah, Sugar Ray
Sugar,
Robinson.
like
Sugar
these are
Ray
all these
Robinson,
other boxers
yeah.
that have to go before, in my opinion. I think right now I'm gonna put it all together. It's like with music, with sports. Sometimes we put your accomplishments tagged along with what you've gained financially. Yes, all that is revolutionary. But now I can start talking about the things how Ali was revolutionary in what he did and how he changed the world.
I agreed with you.
You know what I'm saying? But now if we just talking boxing, I think Ali is a better boxer, and this is why. Because part of boxing is not just what you give out, it's about what you can take and come back from. Floyd hasn't, and people say, that's because of his defensive skills. No, 3 years, Ali lost 3 years of his career, probably the best years of his career because he was out of the ring fighting his court cases. So when he came back, he took a lot of punishment, but he came back from that punishment. And Floyd has yet to step into a ring with somebody as George Foreman type. Dude was
with all due respect,
Tyson before Tyson.
With all due respect, that's not Floyd's fault.
Yeah, and I get it.
So you can't really look at it like that.
Yo,
I don't put him.
if y'all can see Rebo's face right now.
Yo, you can't really look at it like that. That's not Floyd's fault. Floyd is fighting the competition that's in front of him, and these are the people that's in his time that he has to fight. Now, if he's beating everybody, you can't really.
No, but if we're judging them of all-time greats, yes, I have to look at other things. It's like I'm gonna bring it back to what you said. Pusha T, I eat in my phone. I listen to him every day, back and forth to work. But top 10 of all time? No, I remember G-Rap. Like I can't act like G-Rap didn't exist.
I can't either.
He ain't better than that.
Line for line, I'm going Joel Ortiz over Pusha T. To be honest with you,
Joel
but we'll
Ortiz
talk about
is
that
nice.
later. We'll talk about
He's
that
nice.
later. Remo made the face again.
I just said he's
like,
nice.
who that? Who that?
I said he's nice.
Remo, listen to me. I'm not saying who can make a better record. I'm not saying who has a better. I'm just talking about just straight, no beat, rhyme, go, line for line.
Nah.
I'm taking Ortiz over him.
Nah.
Huh?
Yo, the other day I
Razzcast.
listened. Razzcast is dangerous. But the other day I listened to Boom again. The shit just came on the radio, and I listened to it from beginning to end, and I was like, this dude Royce is dangerous, B. Royce is dangerous.
Yeah, Royce is fire.
He's dangerous.
He's fire.
I'm sorry, we was talking about Floyd, right? I'm sorry, I'm not over that. Pusha T, I'm not over that. And it just,
No,
I
don't know, man. You got to put Floyd in the top 5, though.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
easily in
I'm
the
sorry,
top 5.
bro.
He's
You
in
got to
top
put him
five.
in the
I think he's
you
easily
gotta
in the
put-
top
I'm
5.
sorry. You got to put him in the top 5, man. You got to.
I would say easily top 10 for me. Easily top 5. That means I already got Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson. I feel Sugar Ray Leonard. is
Sugar
in
Ray
there.
Leonard's he's.
And to be quite honest, people ain't gonna agree with me. Larry Holmes was a problem. Larry Holmes was a problem. He was about to break.
Remo was
Don't
making
do
a
that.
face.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Before he was about to break the
Don't do
record.
that.
A lot of
Don't do
people
that.
forget that.
Don't do
This
that.
same record he's breaking.
Oh yeah.
Holmes was about to break it before he got jerked because they didn't want him to break the record in that heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? He was about to break the record first. Sometimes, it's the popularity of Floyd. Some adds to the feud.
Floyd don't have no popularity.
They hate
Everybody
him.
hates
They
him.
hate
Oh,
him.
that's still popular. Popular don't mean liked.
I see where you're going with that. Go.
I feel like we're not looking at the. I feel like you're not looking at the work of what Floyd did, though. You're saying you're not seeing the financial part, but it sounds like you still going.
I said top 10.
You gotta put him in the top 5.
He's top 5 easily, yo.
Google Larry Holmes and look how much work he put in.
Larry Holmes over Floyd?
We talking about,
Yeah.
if we talking about boxing,
Yeah, boxing.
yeah, and then if you go look at that fight and you tell me
Is
what
he a
went
better-
on.
Come on.
You go tell me what went on in that fight. And like I always say, y'all think
No. I'm not saying
in the
he's a jerk.
heavyweight
I'm not
division.
saying, but that's what I love about Floyd. He's a welterweight, changing the game.
No, you don't understand. He's the welterweight. He's the boxer that changed boxing.
Okay.
Period.
Right. Okay, let me ask you this. Great as he
You know
is, which
why?
he is great.
Because you don't even care about
put him back in
heavyweights
the-
anymore.
Nope.
And back in the days, that's all you cared
all
about
you
was
cared
heavyweight.
How would he have fared against Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler,
I think he would have beat
Hitman
Sugar Ray
Hearns,
Leonard.
Durant?
I think he would have beat Sugar Ray Leonard. And I think he would
You
have
think
beat...
you'd have beat Leonard?
He'd have beat
I think
Hagler.
Yo,
He'd have
listen. I think it would have been... I think that would have been his hardest fight
Who?
ever.
Who?
And that's what I agree.
Now,
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
I
That
don't
would have
get-
been his hardest fight ever.
I think
But-
Hearns.
But...
I think Hearns
I
because
don't
of the
think.
jab.
I'm
Because
gonna
of the jab.
tell you why he would have beat Hearns. He would have beat Hearns because Hearns wouldn't have been able to put no mitts on him because he was nowhere near as fast
But that
as Sugar Ray Leonard.
But that jab
dog, watch
nullifies
boxing.
everything.
Anyway, you back to you.
Oh, come, I can't. We got. I'm glad the gunshot nigga here. Don't do no gunshot. Don't do no gunshot.
No, but realistically, Sugar Ray Leonard would have been the hardest fight, period, for Floyd Mayweather. I just think, you know what though, and he hit harder than him too. So it would have been. Well, matter of fact,
Everybody
if
fights
he-
hit harder than
if-
him.
Don't do that.
Everybody Floyd fights it. Everybody fights it. Pacquiao hits harder than him,
Yo,
right?
let me ask you a question.
Cotto hits harder
Let
than
me
him,
ask you a question. What does Floyd fight for?
To win.
He fights to win, and he fights to give entertainment so that you keep paying.
I'm a big Floyd fan,
Listen,
so
listen.
I'm
If
with you.
Floyd knocks you out in the first round, 10 rounds fight straight, are you going to go back pay for his fight? Niggas don't want to watch Ronda Rousey no more.
Floyd.
Well, we gonna go.
I mean,
with that.
Cats was buying Tyson fights when he was knocking people
Yeah,
out.
but Tyson was a heavyweight. That's a totally different monster.
Knocking somebody out is knocking somebody out.
No, it's
man.
not, B. No, it's not. A heavyweight knocking somebody out, that shit looks like a tree fell down. If he not look what happened when Manny Pacquiao got knocked out. It didn't look like boom. Tyson hit motherfuckers. It looked like they body crushed. There's a big difference watching a heavyweight knock somebody out than to watch
Clark, where you got
a
Mike
welter.
at?
Mike?
Yeah.
He's from Brooklyn. He's top 10. Fuck it. Sorry, that was a biased answer. We grew up together. I'm sorry.
I gotta respect that.
Nah,
That's
but
it.
for real though, Mike Tyson, B, he was fucking dangerous.
I think he was
B.
overrated. And I'm from Brooklyn too.
Overrated.
Name me some of the competition.
Excuse me. You can't fault him for the time in which he was fighting.
But like Pierre said, that's all when we talk about all time, I have to judge you against the people you fought. What, Trevor Burbick? What we giving them? Razor Ruddock? Who? The people that he fought with a name.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Holy Phil.
Yo, hold up. You know what?
Come
Personally,
on.
I believe motherfuckers might have been losing weight to not fight Tyson. I believe that
Holyfield
shit-
did. Holyfield didn't. Lennox Lewis didn't. He
Holyfield
was.
did.
He
Holyfield
was
got him
ducking
what?
Lennox Lewis for years.
All right, man. Whatever. Man.
Yeah. But yo, check it out. Listen, we go. P.S. You got something to say?
He
You got
still
anything to say,
broke
man?
motherfuckers' lives, B.
Well,
Tyson broke people's lives.
any confidence, he definitely did. Listen, September 13th, we got a big party.
The locker room launch party, our day party, coincides with the first Sunday of NFL football. We got 5 screens, 2 projectors. You know, you got to come check us out. Come support the locker room
And some of them
at
sponsors.
Voodoo Bar from 1 to 7.
95 halls.
We got 95 halls, and we got a bunch of sponsors: the Ciroc Boys, Walt Clyde Frazier's Wine and Dine, JX Cuts, Hustle Mode, Beehive, Brooklyn Moon, Ellis Enterprises, Pieces by Monet Laurent.
That's the people's right there. That's family right there.
No
That's
doubt.
my people's.
Zoe Sweet Treats, PJ's Hair Perfection, BGU,
Cupcake Couture.
Cupcake Couture. Like the list goes on and on, man. You know,
So if you got,
Yeah.
people been showing us a lot of love. So
Lot
if you
of love.
guys will pass through, Clark already got you on the flyer as a special invited guest.
yeah.
Don't sue
So
me.
you know,
What's the kid name that's boxing? Like he be talking a lot of shit, but he stay losing.
Adrian Broner.
Adrian Broner.
Yo, all right. So I wanna ask y'all a question.
Let's go,
I
let's-
really want to ask Clark this. Who
Got
better, him or Zab Judah?
Zab Judah's a better boxer.
yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Zab is good. He just,
He's good.
Stamina.
Yo,
First 5 rounds, he'll
it's,
beat
it's not
anybody.
even
3
stamina.
rounds.
It's his chin.
No
He don't
stamina
have,
too.
He don't have the chin. He don't
Stamina.
have the chin. But Duke put the mitts on you. You gonna feel that shit.
Oh yeah.
He's the first one to officially. Well, he dropped Floyd, but didn't get
He
the.
didn't drop Floyd.
That
Floyd-
glove touched the canvas. That's a drop. The glove touched the canvas.
Okay, cool.
Is that a knockdown? If
Okay,
your
wait,
glove
wait,
touched
wait,
the
wait.
canvas, is that a knockdown?
Let's take a step back. Okay, cool. He got the knockdown. What happened?
No, I'm a Floyd fan. So
No. The way you threw it out there, though. Come on, man. Come on.
That's not what I was saying. If I
it
put
was
it out there
almost
to the
like
world,
it was
I'm
almost
sorry
like,
to say that.
oh, you hit me, and then he knocked him out.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm just saying. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. He was like, I'm gonna tell you. You know what's crazy? Here's what's crazy. Watch damn near any Floyd fight.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. And then you hit him, and then it's like, oh, the fuck, you hit me?
Yeah.
Niggas, you crazy?
Yeah.
And then
He did the same.
he does it to everybody.
Every opponent.
So when I look at people who get mad at the fight against what's his name, Pacquiao.
It's Pacquiao's fault.
No. Here's what I say. All you motherfuckers thought you was gonna see the fight of the century because you believe Manny Pacquiao's the most exciting motherfucker in the world. Now, just take him out of the fight and look at Floyd. Is Floyd the most exciting motherfucker in the world? No, he just wins. So now you put him in against this dude who can't hit Floyd. Whose fault is that? That's your fault for believing he was gonna be that ill. It ain't Floyd's fault. Floyd was like, oh, I fight the way I fight. He's gonna try to hit me, and I'm gonna slip and slide, and I'm gonna deck him all round. And that's what he did. So he won the fight, fair and square, fair and clear. It's just that you thought he was gonna be a brawl. The brawl has to come on Pacquiao's watch. He just didn't bring it. When he tried to bring the brawl to Marquez was like, lay the fuck down.
Listen, we gonna have to wrap up. I need Remo.
Nah, man, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Shout the people out, Remo.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Everybody here. Thank y'all for even having me, man.
Thank you for coming through. First of all, before I even go to, I just want to thank y'all, G Money, you too, for not being Hollywood. I've dealt with some, we on the come up.
Oh, nah.
So when you deal with people, I'll get back to you and call, this and that and all of. I just want to thank y'all for being so real and just coming through, being keeping y'all word. I really, really, really respect that from the bottom of my heart.
Well, sorry, I can only blame that on being from Brooklyn.
Well, a Brooklyn person that you actually did a beef for, I guess he forgot he's from Brooklyn, but that's a whole nother story. I don't want to name drop. Clark, G Money, you got a shout out.
Why you threw that out there like that?
Watch you get these beats too, man.
Once again, man, shout out to y'all for having me. Like you said, shout out my DTF Radio family. You can check me out here Thursday nights with Steph Lover, 9 to 11 p.m. I'm on here every Thursday night. Check me out, man. Mr8000.com, the website.
No doubt.
See you on the 13th. Let's turn up.
He'll be on the 13th, and if Clark happens to come, we will provide a lot of security for him to make sure Clark stays away from
Brooklyn.
him.
I don't need security.
No, it's not for you. It's for you can stay away from my DJ.
Oh, okay.
Clark, you up?
Wait, I want to give one. I only want to give one shout out, and I came here and I had fun and it was cool and slick and all of that shit. But I want to give a shout out to my moms, and I hope that what you're battling right now. She's battling multiple myeloma and she's really sick right now. I just want to give you a shout out, mine, and pray that you're going to be okay. I'm going to see her now. See, I'm leaving here to go see my mom.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah. I want to shout out. We don't usually give too many shout outs in our fire off joint, but today my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama Marshall.
I want to give her a shout out. I love you, moms. You built the road for me. You set the road for me and put all the right things and still the right things for me, and I definitely appreciate that always. Love you, Mom.
Oh, hold up. I apologize. I want to shout out my son who rode out with me today. My son Antonio, the Black Mage.
Is that the fake basketball fan?
Yeah, that's, well.
I blew him up. Yeah, Daddy was talking about you. Daddy was.
He's definitely not a basketball fan. He's a LeBron James fan.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And make sure camera. Make sure you get Clark, the Knicks. That's the standard right there. No. Get the whole.
Probably the best Knick ever.
Exactly, right there. Right there.
Interesting. Ever. Shout out to my girl Paige on the camera. Shout out to my boy Quan on the camera. We gonna see y'all next week.
No doubt. September 13th. Catch us at the launch party.
Later.
Peace.